things on the find orders. Kind of we want to change some universal things. If we come take a look on the grid, we actually want, so these would be all grids. We want to make the font size 13 now. And go ahead, the line height we want to make 35. So 35 and 13 for the font size text there. Then if we're going through and taking a look,
that's my change.
we have everything there. Let's go to, we need to get rid of this element right here, this little 3 thing. Just hide and delete that. We're not using that for now. But you'll see here, we used to have this.
Yes, and I added this.
See how it was a little bit darker in that area, but it's not doing that anymore. It's all white on this background. It needs to still be
So what I'm thinking is
a little darker in that area. Then the other thing we're doing, we're getting rid of the purple button. So we're doing everything. Yellow is going to be exit and kind of close and that kind of thing. So this button should be yellow, like that one would be exit. And so again, that would be yellow too as well. And if we go into here, okay, if we come down, there's a couple of things. So edit allocation, so we're not doing purple anymore, so that would be green. Green's going to be the main thing. This till, ship and close, we're going to do green as well. We're not going to have kind of this till blue, we'll just do green there.
This is what I added.
We see primary units needs to have a space here. Primary units with the space, secondary space quantity, secondary space units. If we take a look here, discard changes and exit should be yellow, because that's what we're doing for kind of closing yellow. Primary space units space to space add, right?
In this case.
So we need to have spaces in all of our grid headers. We're missing an icon right here, so we'll need to just have you put some sort of icon in there.
It just updates the dates to say it's been sent.
Then on the
code path,
if we're doing
I manually grab it and
are you sure? So in this case, we've got the green. We'll want to do the yellow, right? Because we're getting rid of the purple, so we'll kind of do the yellow for this element here.
If you do that download thing, it marks it in the database as having been sent.
There is also, when there's an error, we have a.
So in order to flag it as having been sent,
I'm trying to think what it would take to get the error, but.
Post. It doesn't matter what I post, which is why I'm sending a new one, because it's using this to type in for the post.
Oh, there it looks like a little bug, something popped up behind.
If you look at the API code behind this, if you set sent equals true, it never even looks at this argument.
I'm not sure at that bug. You'll want to probably try to take a look and try to mimic that.
So
I'm trying to get rid of that.
Yes, correct.
But when we do get an error, I think if we do on receipts, we can do find receipts. I think receipt advice, we can do it.
APIs, inventory.
Okay, let's find one that's got one.
Here.
So we have that error. Okay. So this kind of error message thing, I think we want to do similar to that kind of are you sure where it's in the bottom left and bottom right, so there's kind of buttons along the bottom where they can clone the message or contact support. So instead of just having buttons hanging out here, it should more mimic that kind of are you sure
So the only thing
area,
it does
and
is
close again should.
get the update
uh,
X action, check the E tag.
So let's do contact support would be green, and that should be on the left, and close message would be on the right, and that would be yellow because it's going to be a closed message.
I don't think this is going to work.
Okay, let me see if there's anything else here.
E tag mismatches.
So we have the state, province, region that kind of blurs into there.
It's just
It would be
doing
nice if,
incorrectly.
I'm not sure, we should kind of talk about what we want to do for that. Maybe we do ... Or let's just go ahead and change that to state / province.
And
That will
how it
probably be
gets the
good. We can get
headers.
rid of the region.
On the post side.
From there,
It's
this
like
mass
you say,
add
the
should be
actual
capital
receiver.
M, capital A.
You'll notice
Spaces, we
there's
already
nothing
talked about
here with
that.
E tag on it.
Did
So I think
I think
this
that's
is who
kind
we're
of most of the things.
So you're saying the post method on whether API client.
Let's see here. So edit allocations, again, we're going to have yellow,
There's a
yellow.
post signature here.
That's kind of what we're doing to get rid of that purple. Yeah, so I think that's a little bit of a couple little things on those find orders. So those are some global changes we talked about. Oh, here we see mark radioship, we'll make that green. We'll need to make an extra space. So there should be a space between that, and that should be green. Yeah. Let's see what we have on here. Exit, that should be yellow. Again, any kind of exit or close or anything to that effect is going to be yellow. Deletes will still be red, but kind of just, clears, search, and exits will be yellow. Okay, yeah, so I think that's kind of feedback there.